From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Being chased out left, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Malone. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown! Breece Hall with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The center receiver in motion to the right. Flush to his right. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 14. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 55 yards. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
They're going to look to throw. And they work this near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll look to throw. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And the first down on the Chiefs.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that for both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Flushed out right. He finds his man complete. It's Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 6. He's to the 15. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They run it with Hall off the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here we go on 2nd and 12. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught by Williams. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and now
they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 15. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Blanton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. McKinnon here, it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Jets.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Blanton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw, Blanton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going to throw right side here, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Let's go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Nice little juke. Fighting through it. He's got space. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Here we go. 43 rail. Hey, blue.
On 1st and 10, Blanton. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Shot, 17. Plastic, 6. Go red.
Throwing on 1st down, Blanton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Hey,
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
here we go.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Harrison Butker on.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Trap 60, trap 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Blanton. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10-sec black ultra.
Throwing again. Blanton. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the set.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, in the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Rig alert, rig alert. Check it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Drew Sanders picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Hey. 79 Broncos.
Got to be careful here. Backed up this deep on third down. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Turns